Good morning, everyone. We're starting a little early just because I have had I had to update OBS, and updating OBS broke my USB panel that lets me control the cameras. So we're gonna have to control the cameras by hand. So hopefully this will be fine. So today we will be doing Landsmeet, whatever. Run up to Landsmeet exists that I don't remember. I guess we'll go to Redcliffe and see. I don't actually remember. I remember a marching animation. Unfortunately, because I followed the naturalistic flow of the two plots, I don't have werewolves or golems, so that's going to make the actual battle a bit tougher, but I don't think we're going to get there today. I don't remember how long the end of the game is, but I feel like it's longer than 3 hours for me to get from where we are now, right before Landsmeet, to the actual end. But we shall see. Okay, so yeah, I guess we got to do this for the mouse, like some sort of barbarian. Let us put it like this for now. Good morning to everyone who actually joined at the time it was supposed to start. We are going to get started right away. If things seem a little more awkward than usual, it's because the thing I use to control which camera is showing is broken with the latest OBS update. Oh, we're not even going to get to Landsmeet? Wow, I do not remember this part. I remember like the broad flow, but I don't remember how much content there is. Well, I guess with that, let's get going and see how far we can actually get then. And I will put it... it doesn't work. I have to do it by hand. Okay. We'll stick with mages and a tank.
Indeed.
Yes.
We gotta go to Landsmeet. I mean to Redcliffe. I don't remember that cutscene at all. That is an expensive cutscene for just a combat intro. Oh, okay. that explains why it was all sort of like win. Are we still in combat? Oh yeah, we are. Where are you guys at?
That was interesting and draining. I called forth the spirit that sustains me so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me.
Oh, it's spirit healer.
It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little. Well, that's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties. I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
All right.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Well done.
Eventually someone needs to clean those up. Okay.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies. And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you play the nursemaid to, not Orzamar's rejects.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden. You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim.
Thank you, Dr.
Since
Mitchell.
Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar, the Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight. Your selfish ambitions to the throne.
I mean, his main loyalty is to Ferelden, and he does not trust Orlais or the Wardens as a result of their Orlesian past with regards to Ferelden. So, yes, he is a man who picked what he thought to be the right path in the moment and made a very bad decision.
I should put my faith in untried foreign hands. Do you think I'm blind?
See,
Cailan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon. Maker knows. Perhaps he's gone mad. I would have imagined pigs would fly before Loghain MacTyr would turn against our king. Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
so I remembered that conversation. I don't remember this bit. Okay, where is it? Do-do-do. No. What was the name of the quest it gave me? Oops. Landsmeet. Sitting room, upper floors of his estate. Oh, which is where we are.
lordship sends no notice he's coming, and now the house is full of guests. And Dreste preserve us, this will be the death of me.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. He really wants an independent free for all, and he's really worried about Orlais in particular. Just wanna. Hey cooks, what do you know?
4 cups flour, 3 cups lard. Now bring it over, child.
Can't talk now, sir. Mistress Agatha would have my hide.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done,
right.
and that's that. Now, shoo, out of my view.
Okay, I'll go. Oh, that's annoying.
Yes, indeed. They say the Mabari is clever enough to speak and wise enough to know not to. Tell me, my friend, does this saying apply to you?
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. Thank you and farewell.
Did I pick dog instead of Alistair? Oh yeah, alright. That's fine. Let's go see what's going on around.
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? Ah, I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
Interesting. Talk to Wade.
Go to the Pearl. Remember, don't kill the troublemakers, just knock them unconscious.
I thought I finished that quest.
Did you hear? Andraste's ashes have been found, here in Ferelden too. You're being very foolish.
All the news is
Why
troubling
would
these days.
Logain leave half
When
our
will the
own
war
army to
end?
die when a blight threatens? I take him at his word. The battle could not be won.
Even you must admit there's a suspicious rash of mortality among the advisors to the crown. Bryce, Urien, Eamon.
Eamon's not dead, more's the pity.
The only thing that truly worries me is Eamon's notion of putting this bastard on Marik's throne. It's an ill precedent.
True. I would rather see Anora keep the throne myself. Better it passes to the McTeer line than to some blind blow. You're being very foolish. Why would Logain leave half our own army to die when a blight threatens? I take him at his word.
I have
The
no
battle
time to
could
deal with
not be
supplements.
won.
How come I didn't get a...
You're being very
All
foolish.
right.
Why would Logain leave half our own army to die when a blight threatens? I take him at his word.
Huh?
The
Surely
battle
he
could
doesn't
not
expect us to believe Anora unfit to rule, with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. His timing is unfortunate. South Reach is overrun. I have little time to devote to politics at present.
Overrun? Has the blight truly spread so far?
Most of my freeholders have fled to Redcliffe and Lothering. but I doubt they'll be safe there for long.
Maker's breath. Bryland, I had no idea.
Be careful how loudly you speak of it. Wolf lost both his boys to Darkspawn, trying to evacuate West Hills.
Lady Andraste, pray for us.
Come on, why is this interaction so...
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
I'm sorry. I'm busy at the moment.
Okay. Whoa, I have not leveled you up. Just in case we get into a combat. If only I had Liliana, she could fail to open that.
What can I get you, stranger? Of all the strange news, everyone is talking about some brother in Denerim claiming that the urn of sacred ashes has been found. Actually found. I understand the Chantry is a bit skeptical and probably won't get a chance to deal with the brother's claim until after the war is ended. But it's incredible even so, don't you think? Anything else you need? There's wonderful news. Our old Eamon has been cured of his strange illness. And not only is he better, but he's also called the nobility to Denerim to settle the succession. Seems he's found some unknown son of Merrick's, of all things, and he says he should be the rightful king. Just hope they finally get to fighting the Darkspawn. Anything else you need?
Take them. I doubt I'm going to do them, but fine.
What can I get you, stranger? Right, I'll show you around.
It's fine.
What do you suppose Eamon is playing at? Surely he doesn't expect us to believe Anora unfit to rule, with her father to advise her.
I wonder that myself. His timing is unfortunate. South Reach is overrun. I've little time to devote.
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me. That's a very direct question. On the whole, I don't like direct questions. For the sake of this discussion, let's say I am. Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman?
Frame that window.
Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias. Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
I got a lot of money. You could solve a problem for me.
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
These are all the Denerim plots I didn't pick up before, I guess. Fine.
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't like the sound of this.
You don't like what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
Sure.
There you go. Makes for fine reading. If that's all, luck be to you.
Oh, but wind didn't disprove very much. Okay, I think we did everything in here.
What do you suppose he means?
So I need to go to Jen T's house. What's this house over here? Nope. Eamon. What else we got? Palace. We should go see them. But I can't right now. Oh, thank you. Sure, let's go to the alienage.
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
Oh, alright.
You hear about this son of Merrick? Some bastard from Redcliffe, I hear. Are we supposed to be impressed?
With our Lehman standing up for him, I'd say we should be.
Maybe. I've left so many so many open plots that everything's showing up as
puppy.
oh, dog.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but
Wait,
one God.
did I
He
teleport?
is our maker. They are sinners
did teleport
who
a
have
little
given
bit.
their love to false gods.
What? No mention of
No. Who's the... Oh, there you are.
Nice to see you again. Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
All right.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it.
Sure.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? Ah.
Am I just standing here while she does this?
I examined
guess
your
so.
scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more. I know, it's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime. Maferath, you heard me, right? As in the betrayer of our prophet. Well, to humans, this is revolutionary. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
Yay! Well, that was a significant amount of savings. Oh, we're on the other side of the wall.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Vows and
He came at me! It's not my fault! Why'd he come at me? Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right? I mean, he's just going to disappear, right?
Sure. Wait, what is this quest? It wasn't that either. Hmm? Oh, well, whatever.
all men are the work of our men.
Sure. Hilarious. That was a quest of 2 feet.
And I'm off.
All right.
I know the charm like the back of my hand. As there is but
Let's see.
one world, one life, one death.
Okay, no one minds. It's provided by the government for that purpose.
All right.
That's Arl Eamon. Well, let's go to the Pearl, I guess. Oh, I should be safe. I do like the random encounters. I like the way the city is done in Origins, actually.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Then I shall need to seek him out once we are done.
Here I am, Talisian. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake. You don't even know who you're talking about, do you?
And neither do you, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Okay, let's get back to
yes.
Combat group. I actually. Oh, I had to have Zevran.
Oh, blast it.
Indeed.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
Oof. It was not. It was Zevran's not leveled up at all. Okay. I have no idea how to play a Cone of Gold. Up in the middle of combat? No. What do you got? You got revival. That'll work.
I still remember my friend.
Why are you not? Okay, we're good. Probably better just to stay down. Whoops. I'm about to go down again.
Take them out.
Oh, is there archers? No, you need the mage hats. You need to have goofy mages. It's already up. Okay, well.
I've been itching for a good fight. You're fine.
On your
To the likes of me.
Wait, there's another one? Oh, there are two more back there. I didn't even see them.
Let us end this. So be it.
What else we got? Maybe not. No.
As you wish.
Oof. Oh, I'm stunned. Ugh.
Cross me and you shall pay!
Battle is over, is it? I would have liked to get back at the one who... And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for, ever since you decided not to kill me. I suppose it would be possible for me to leave now if I wished. I could go far away, somewhere where the crows would never find me. I think, however, that I could also stay here. I made an oath to help you, after all. And saving the world seems a worthy task to see through to the end, yes?
Yes, do it.
Well, we can't have that, can we? I'd best stay lest the consequences become unseemly. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Oh, someone's... Oh, it's just a pigeon. Hilarious. Or a crow. Oh, that's appropriate, I suppose. Fine. Maybe some... Is any good? Oh, they are. What I want is some healing potions. Weird. Empty body. Okay, I need to use an injury kit. Don't want Zevran. Oh, we'll level you up. Goodbye. Oh. Oh. There we go. Weird.
Playing games, Isabella.
That scout
You want our
Kylon
money?
sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us.
I will
The
give you a
mercenaries
chance
are
to
right
leave
there.
quiet.
If you're here
You
about other
broke the
things,
cup.
just speak up.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
I mean, it's been a long time, so I'm not... It's less traumatic than playing a newer game, that I worked on, I would say.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do? That's supposed to scare me. The Falcons get to hunt. Everybody look sharp.
Oh, I didn't turn all my things on. Ah.
Make a pretend protect me.
ridiculously
Mercy!
awesome.
Mercy! We'll leave. We'll do whatever you want. Just no more.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold.
Okay, what do we have?
Fools.
All right. Going.
And look who we have here. Come to apologize for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard, and the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed. Yes, the siren's call. My pride and joy. She's seen me from my own ravine and the Isle of Lomerin to the coast of Parvolan. All I need is my ship and the wind at my back, and once my men have had their fill of the pleasures of dry land, we will be off again. We are getting as far away from this blight as possible. Hey, I'm not going anywhere near the blight, and you'd get away too if you had any sense in that pretty head of yours. The way I see it, I can sail as far away from it as I need to, even to the other side of the far Anderfells. The sea will look after her own. Ah, of course. You have a duty. If you do save us all, sweet thing, I shall return to thank you personally. I have picked up skills from many different places and turned them into a method distinctly my own. Speed, not strength, is what is essential. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game. Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Ah, a wonderful card for me. You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
So, on the question of remakes, I think it really depends on the game. Some games are very much a product of their moment, so they don't. A remake is always going to fall a little flat. Remaster, you're just kind of re-establishing that, so that's, you know, I think you can remaster anything. Remake, some things should just be allowed to be a product of their time. I mean, I would say that for Origins, because it's been 13 years, It's kind of in the middle. I'm not really having any sort of we should have done this or that feelings towards this game, but it is also this weird combination of novelty as we encounter stuff I forgot or stuff that I just didn't see in the first place, and weird deja vu. So I wouldn't say that it's a very clean experience, even for a game this old. Sure, teach me.
Come. We will need some space for this.
I don't think Duelist is useful for me, but... Do I have a specialization selected? What did I... what is that, on abilities? Where is it? Which one is abilities? Nope. Nope. What am I? Warrior. Oh, there we go. I didn't pick them. Probably not. No. Fine. I thought it was a Reaver. There. No, I'm not gonna do any naughtiness in a live stream. Yeah, no, I thought Duelist was for rogues.
I could have handled it. Thanks. Oh. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
All right. We did have, there was a design for a Dwarven chess game that we were thinking about doing for Inquisition, but, you know, time is time. I don't know that I think we maybe had rules for Wicked Grace at some point. I don't think there was really ever that much desire for it.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Peyton. That's a Grey Warden. He's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden. You've got one chance to surrender.
LOL.
Oh, I'm innocent too. At least that's what I said to anyone that asked in the Gowls. I think you need more practice to sound believable. We're not common gods, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tenant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
It's hilarious that there's these combats in this space. It's way too small for it.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
Not so fast.
That we're at the point where BioWare money and such. Does not like, oh, I guess I could buy some potions.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
I'm not exactly doing the crow's quest. I'm just wandering around Denerim at the moment.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. It seems he only ever has one thing on his mind. I question the wisdom of a Grey Warden being involved in such an affair.
You didn't. Random. I guess Zevran's the one I have the highest affection with.
You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do? Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this. I am just trying to minimize the suffering that may come to either of you. I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Thanks, Lynn. Okay. That's it for the pearl, I think. Oops. Get out of the way. Let's go back to the estate. I met Isabella, yeah. I don't remember this being so directionless.
I heard about the pearl. Scrapes, bruises, and a few broken things, but no deaths. You showed restraint. The pearl's workers will...
Some of those men were mine, guard dogs. Anyone hurts one of the White Falcons, they answer to me.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Ha!
Okay.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
Okay, yeah, I think I empty my coffers to buy Why did you not get pushed back?
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid?
Yes.
There's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
All right.
Going. Yes.
I don't know that the where was I going? I think the cities look all right. Actually, the Deep Roads probably still looks the best. The Mage Tower, the fate was less annoying than I remember, to be honest. Oh, I see. Everyone's just standing around in here. That's why. Okay. I don't believe so. I think dwarves have a look that's fairly commonly used.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Anora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady
here's the
prefers
image.
to speak for herself.
The Queen. She is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But Rent and Howe, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to Howe. A visit from the queen to the new Isle of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Ha.
King Kalen was like a son to him, and Logain left him to die. Does he love Anora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon. Yes, this is what she hoped he would say. Logain, he has said much about the young Grey Warden who
No,
survived.
it's fine. It's not trash.
He's worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Anora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Okay. I think that the art direction in DA2 is much more intentional. The art direction in Origins, and frankly, kind of all fantasy games in this moment in time, is pretty, generic English countryside from a certain time period. Okay, so we need to go to...
Going.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Back to actually having a tank. At this point in time, I would say in Origins, I find the mage a bit too cumbersome to play. It's probably the most interesting. I really like a two-handed rogue in Inquisition. In DA2, I don't know, actually. I guess we'll see when we get there. Oh, I have to actually walk to the city map. Do I? No. Well. Who's this? Okay, we might as well hit those. I certainly don't like not being able to open all the chests by not being a rogue in Origins. I would say that, as people warned, two-hander is not great in Origins.
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
All right. And... I mean, Vancian spell casting, which is what Baldur's Gate uses, is it's not really very suitable for a computer game, honestly. It's questionable if it's suitable for anything. It was always confusing to most people, but I mean that's what D&D was up until 4th edition. I think the 5th edition prepared spells is a nice compromise.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule.
I would assume that BG3 does not have Vancian spellcasting. I'd be very surprised if it does. It's probably using 5th edition rules. I mean, that would be what Wizards would want. Where am I going? I'm going to Howe's estates. Do I just need to talk to her? I talked to her and I got the Zevran conversation.
What's on your mind?
How do I fist bump her?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
Thomas, can you take that to the other room, please?
I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched. It did not feel evil. I never feared it. In fact, it infused me with soft, strange warmth I never felt before. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith.
I wonder why, because
They have
she is
never been seen
playing
before,
animations
and
on her
perhaps I
hand. I
am
wonder why
wrong.
it's stuck there.
But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word. There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them. I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
Yeah, it's probably an animation she played in her personal quest. That's probably correct.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging. You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
I've been surprised by the existence of a few plots, but no, pretty much nothing has caught me off guard other than just a plot happening that I didn't remember existed. This will be fine.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Our Howe is inside. Do you not see the angry workmen there? I think it will be some time before even Rand and Howe can use this front door, no? I will be right behind you.
No, the carpenter's craft hall has had enough of Howe's conveniently
Wait,
busy
did you spin
schedule.
me around?
We will not be put off again.
No, we're good.
Nor will the stonemen.
Sure. That was a perfectly legitimate. Ugh. Look at those rocks. Just getting some elf fruit. We gotta get some elf fruit.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
Where are you? Oh, not long enough range to get you. Why do you know Probably should have gone to a store. Oh well. Yeah, what was that about?
This way.
Really? This way? Only got one.
Someone is coming.
Is ornamental elf fruit? Where is the... Yeah, I'll do Inquisition. We'll see how quickly I can do Inquisition. I think, you know, Origins you can kind of crit path rush it, which I've sort of kind of done. DA2 I could probably do pretty quickly. Inquisition, there's only so much crit path rushing you can do. Oh, yeah, I remember this garden. You know, pumpkins and buy some just some death root. And a sack where we keep our mushrooms.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly. Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards. These two know who is allowed to come and go. They will not be fooled. But the uniform should work on most of those inside.
Then let's do it.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
The bushes. Wait. Where? All right. Are you gonna do it?
Please hurry.
Or, you know.
We're under attack!
Okay, fine. That is a bumper crop pumpkin. That's fine.
Yes.
Also works. Don't like that audio hitch there. Better save it. Am I still like this? Isn't we did this properly, yeah? Or did we do this wrong? Oh no, we did do it. How bad is this equipment?
We must hurry. There will be little time before the patrol finds what you have done. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best you keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in. She's in a guest room off the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
Okay.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old Arl servants ever cook anything in here? No one ever said the Kendall.
Hey everybody. Just a guard, just a dwarf. Dwarven guard, no worries. Just gonna go in here and just take some stuff out of this crate. Yep, no problem. I'm just a very short. I mean, maybe you could pull elf could pull it off, because it is covering at least my head, if not my face.
Not much. I was too cheap to buy it.
But yeah, I mean, disguise plots. I'm running.
You realize that doesn't help, right? Oh.
I'm running the Tyranny of the Dragons for in D&D, and there's a ton of in the first one there are a ton of disguise blots, which I basically had to cut because there's like a Kanar or a Kenku in the party. And it's like that's not you're not disguising yourself as a Kenku. Yeah, human noble makes way more sense. Where do you guys go? Did you climb the ladder? that it's not. I hope that it's going to auto re-equip my equipment. Don't mind me. Can I just go? This is where I was.
Full house. Now, isn't that a shame?
I guess is believable. Yes, they could be. I could be a dwarven, a surface dwarf mercenary.
Well, mercy be. Words become the clattering of pebbles.
Breaking into people's bedrooms. What is that?
Isn't dinner ready yet?
A bunch of the voice actors in here sound like Howe. Or not by Howe, like Howe, they sound like Logain.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, probably a memory thing. It'd be my guess. Is that having dwarves. No, I don't need to go back outside.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback.
There seems to be a glowing thing.
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic. Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side.
Yeah, it is.
Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will. Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Tell Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
All right.
Tell Howe is probably in his rooms. The last door on your left.
The last door on my left. What? That makes no sense. Like from here? That's what it was.
What's the point of that, I ask you? Nobody in his right mind tries to steal an attack dog.
I fold.
I swear who's got these cards marked?
You know, when the hallway is not straight, last door on the left is not the... This is the last door on the left. This is where I came in. What in the world? Maybe you need to be a little bit more confident in the direction I'm facing. Yeah, okay, so it was literally... This is Anora's door. So I need to go this way? Left isn't very clear when the game doesn't know which direction you're facing when it's playing the cutscene. is. Here. I didn't bring any rogues.
What? Who goes there?
Win in playmail is hilarious.
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden for Morlaix. Jada, I think. Or was it Montserrat? I'm afraid I don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home. Because I wasn't there. I was sent from Morlaix when we received no word from King Cailan. The king had invited all the wardens of Morlaix and their support troops to join him. Then nothing. I saw him go into the dungeons. He may still be there. We had 200 wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry. The first we heard of Logain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing. The other wardens won't risk their strength fighting Ferelden's civil war. If they spend themselves against Logain, there is truly no hope. They recall accounts of the First Blight, how many cities fell. If Ferelden is too foolish to save itself, at least, we'll be ready when the Archdemon leads its forces further. Besides, I hear you haven't been doing badly at raising an army yourself. But perhaps if the edict can be lifted, I will send a message as soon as we are gone from this place.
I assume David Gator is the one who set the pronunciations. I don't know that there is a logic to it.
I wouldn't be much use to you in my current condition. And if you'll pardon me, I have a sudden desire to breathe some free air. I will seek you out later, after I find a good physician. And good luck, brother.
Sure. Am I gonna regret not putting my equipment back on? Oof, glitching again.
Who goes? You think you're clever, do you? Anybody tries to come in here without Howe's say-so, we get to do what we like with them. I think we finally got a bit of entertainment here, lads.
Time for more.
Fine.
More practice.
Going.
And I'm off.
I mean, they're not going to drop Dragon Age as the title of the game, even if they switch ages.
Yes. Going. All right. And I'm off.
Let us end this!
Oh, it's switching back. Great. Oh, wow, we did this way better than we did it in Inquisition with the disguising. I mean, if you wanted a massive reboot, you could set it a long time in the future, have it be a new Dragon Age. They've called it for some reason, but I don't think that there's a need for that. Okay, that's probably fine. Hi. No one to kill your doggies.
Where do I go?
Now we get a
He's already a lot of hit points.
You will learn to fear me!
Interesting. Why did you decide that we needed a save there? Maybe. Let's get out of here. Come on, kill yourself. I'm pretty sure the ogre in Mass Effect is the Origins ogre.
Well done.
Because I think it's Mass 2. But it could be the. I think it's the Origins ogre. It's possible that it's the DA2 ogre. Wait, am I going the right way? I think so.
And I'm off.
Yeah! That was loud. Oops, you're in the way.
Going. And I'm off.
Guess right then.
Nothing.
And I'm off.
I don't think you're gonna see an MMO. MMOs are incredibly expensive. Honestly, it was very interesting to watch Bethesda make an MMO of Elder Scrolls and pretty much make exactly the same statements and mistakes as were made on SWTOR just years later. Yeah, MMOs are very expensive to create and maintain. I think that I think that the players are existing, and probably we're not going to see a bunch of new ones.
Going.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded, and we turned, and then the screams. We rode, and they screamed and screamed and... Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we hate them too. They died, and we left them in the swamp. The witch. The witch!
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
Yeah, I mean, the problem now with the subscription model is it usually doesn't last very long, and then you have to pivot to some form of free-to-play, and that pivot requires you to change the gameplay in ways that can become kind of predatory, so it is not...
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door?
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Illyrians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here. Dead. Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king. There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
Can't find the key to any single chest in the entire game, but I can open up jail cells with impunity. No, I've got to go this way. Yeah, you know, you could certainly see, especially like an Origins RTS, but there aren't as many RTS developers around as there once upon a time.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his Landsmeet? The traitorous bitch has you under her thumb. Anora does love games. I'm surprised she'd play with the likes of you. You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This Landsmeet is a farce. Loghain will triumph, and you will die.
Yeah! Okay, how?
Which one first?
It's your turn to die!
Oh, he's not immune to it. Probably should take that mage, huh? Yeah, it does seem like there should be some city elf stuff. Okay. Oh, there's another mage. Oh, but you guys, you got him.
Right then.
Just down to Howe. Okay, yeah, let's do a kill. Even just that line, single line. I think if you were going to do an RTS for Mass Effect, you definitely want space combat to be a relevant part of the game.
No mercy!
And I'm on.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I guess wait.
Make her spit on you. I deserved more.
Blah. Boink. Oh, I don't have anything actually to equip. Unfortunately. Okay. A key. Oh. I'll walk around this wind.
All right.
Just letting people out.
Who's there? Stay away. You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything.
Sure.
Of course. Anything. Just let me out.
Fine.
I swear you won't regret this.
I better not. I mean, I as a dwarf do not know what a piece of garbage you are.
Maker, have mercy on your feet. Andraste, Bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alstana, is that you? Little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real? Where am I? I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tern's men?
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all the signs, confusion, weepiness. He probably doesn't even know what he's saying. If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be spitting hot coals. Nobles don't have authority over Templars.
I failed in my duties. Make you forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done.
I mean, Alistair should have some lyrium.
Alfstanna is a far better man than I would have been, but I don't remember how I came to be here. The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Tern's men took him from me and brought me here. Yes, he destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me. Give this ring to my sister, Alfstanna. Tell her...
You have a ring but not pants.
Tell her I'm sorry. Please. Ask her to pray for me.
I don't really want to pick up a quest right now, but that's fine. Okay, so we got the key. Oops. I mean, he could very well be dead. Oh, you're imagining picking him up in... You could pick him up in Redcliffe, I suppose. Ooh, why did that take so long? Ah. Now where do I need to go? I need a key. I have a key.
Ha! Let's wipe them out quickly.
Hey, you don't belong in here.
Oh, there's one more? Okay, well, we'll go take a look.
This part takes forever.
Come on. Do I have friendly fire on? No, I guess we'll find out. Did that? You just hit the wall? Ugh. Yeah, Alistair should be the highest ranking warden. He's just not the best at taking on responsibility. You didn't drink your... Oof. Too slow. Oh no, it wasn't too slow. Almost too slow. Finally. We took a lot of killing. Oh, is there a mage? Oh no, that was me. That was my guys.
And I'm
Just gonna take it in the face, huh?
right then. Yes. Yes. And I'm off.
Surprised by how few healing potions there are in this part of the game.
All right.
He says, and then immediately gets two. So there's. You think there's another noble that I missed? Let's quickly look. Yeah. It's freaking me out that these loads are taking longer and longer. Anyone remember where they would be? Whoops. Oh. Oh yeah, the torture chamber. Lower prison, high prison. I don't see one. I've gone everywhere. Probably over here, eh? So I gotta turn around. I don't think I actually went up here. Oh, wait, is it? How do we get in there? This sort of weird shaped room? Where's the door? Oh, right here.
Still alive.
And I'm off.
Don't leave me here. Get me out of here. That's an order. Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
You move in august company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue? Marek's bastard. Then I need not question why you're here, for your friend's claim to the throne is the greatest threat to Loghain's regime. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask. Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Howe said the Earl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there. Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
Blink. Okay, now we can get out of here. So I'm supposed to be finding a mage. That's what I was actually supposed to be doing, right? Got distracted by Howe.
My thanks. Is that supposed to be ironic? We must go quickly and avoid notice. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
Okay, what are we supposed to be doing now? Is there an actual specific plot for Landsmeet? Okay. Well, let's go. Let's just...
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
Is this the capture combat?
Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't being held prisoner here or anywhere else. Her father would never stand for such a thing.
Hey, Anora.
What?
Sir Catherine, praise the Maker you're here. This brigand tried to kidnap me.
No.
Unbelievable. Bring them down! Loghain wants the Warden, dead or alive!
Well, we're gonna try to win, but I suspect we will not.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
ho. Yeah, I think we are going down. I'm not going to play you, Alistair. You've got totally different powers. No, it's fine. We're fine. It's fine. We'll just do a little...
Now we're going to bed.
Don't crash.
Eamon, I may have done a terrible thing.
Barely met, and already she betrays us. She and my mother would get along famously.
What in Andraste's name has happened? Are you all right?
The wardens have been captured.
Oh, but she leaves out the best part of this tale. The part where she threw us all at Logain's henchmen and ran.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Cowthrian will take him to Fort Draken. Getting inside will be no small feat.
Somehow Morgan got away. Well, the poll said, gotta try to escape on my own. Like, why Anora betrays you? I don't know if I've ever done the escape on my own version.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry. I've been worse. I'll be better still when we get out of here. I hope you have a plan.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
Help! Someone, help us! My friend is dying.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, Alistair, that was some great acting.
Oh, trying to be tricky, are we?
Okay, you're terrible, so that's fine. Where is my... That combat did not last long. I remember it being longer than that. Like, I remember it taking longer to lose. But I did not take long to lose.
And I'm off.
Why did we bother to do that? That's weird. Where is my equipment? Yeah, we really did do this way better than Inquisition. Helmshral is annoying. Wait, I'm disguised? That's not a disguise, is it? We're not. Just double check. What am I wearing? Yeah, no, I'm not disguised. Okay.
Going.
Surprise!
Hey!
That was nice. What was that power monster?
Hey, watch it! Little queen!
Oh, I have an injury. Do it? Oh no, it's just a debuff. It's not going to the main hall just yet. Should I put them on?
And I'm off.
Should we do the disguise?
Going.
Sure, let's do it. We are in disguise.
You never see them stuck polishing the rust off the armor. Hey, are you relieving me? It's about time. Wait a minute. You're that Grey Warden they just brought in. Help! Prisoner on the loose!
Oh, I'm very persuasive. Eh?
Prisoner on the loose! Someone help!
I mean, it's worth a shot. I guess it wasn't worth a shot. That's a pointless. This is a pointless room.
We've got an intruder!
We do? Where? I'll help you. Oh, I guess I'm out of. I guess my disguise is over. Oh, yeah, maybe I can. Interesting.
Little queen!
Let's go see if I can do that. That's hilarious if I can. Down here, right? Oops. Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. There's like... Did you hear there was a dwarf escaped? We should stop him. He's escaped. That's not a door. Oh. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna break the game here. Then let's save before we do break it.
A month, and already this armor doesn't fit. I got to lay off the mince pie.
What's the password?
Blighted green recruits. Nobody gets through without it.
Berg. Rabbit wasn't actually a choice.
What's the password? That's kind of fruity for a password, don't you think?
Blighted green recruits. Nobody gets through without it.
Is it written down somewhere? Or did I kill my chance? These guys would have had it, and I killed them. So they were down.
Going.
Oh, maybe. Aha!
Going.
What's the password? Go on through. Go on through.
And where do you think you're going? By yourself? Sure. And I'm Queen Anora. Wait. I recognize you now. You're the warden they brought in.
Oh well.
To arms!
Almost.
Ha! Let's wait.
Let's go close.
Come out quickly. Yes.
No, yes, I tried to be polite to Grandmother. All right, let's go!
If you insist. Yes.
Oh no, you don't!
Oh, look, he wants to fight.
Nice.
And I'm off.
At first we'll kill you.
Time to take the deal.
Yes. All right.
Healing potions.
And I'm off. Going.
You don't belong in here.
I wonder if I could go back and put if I could go back and put the thing on again.
Yes.
Guards. What guards? I think the AI may be broken. What is going on? A while for the AI to wake up there. Both Alistair and the captain sort of stood there. Nope. Oh, I guess I should level up. Level up. Hey, I guess we'll take. Yeah, I'll play DA2 and Inquisition after too.
Lady Andraste.
What?
Bride.
What the? I think I've broken it. Liliana, you are very much not leveled up. How are you still even up? Oh.
I never liked this part.
Wow, I'm amazed. Very successfully running yourself there, Liliana.
Is that all you've got? Defend yourself! Hey! Hold on!
Gotta be negatives. It's gotta be major point one, but there's no way that there's no way that she wasn't taking hits. This is probably not the... There you go. Love it. Oh, what did we forget? You are a bard.
Are you all right? You know, I'm almost disappointed we didn't get to try our plan. How well.
Landsmeet right after I get out of here. Maybe we'll stop right before... Okay. Not a good sign. Okay, so... Nope, still not. Well, let's go back. Oh, the alien inch, right. Well, we're not actually getting to Landsmeet. Because this is more Denerim. Random encounter. Or is this scripted? That's a lot. Nice to give people a combat like this where it's just sort of a big mass of easily disabled guys.
Go down. Okay, come with you now.
Yeah, our dude's Severin. Oh, these were bandits. All right. Maybe they are. Maybe it's just... Maybe Mako is just a mispronunciation of Maker. Eamon. Let's see where the conversations lead us.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. After your rather alarming lack of subtlety, I feared the worst for you. I prayed for your safe return. Well, what did you expect me to do? You announced me to my father's most trusted lackey. Did the purpose of my disguise entirely escape you? I barely managed to slip away from her when we reached the palace. I am hoping that, despite our unfortunate beginning, we can still work together. Will you hear me out? We will need to work together, and quickly.
Sure.
My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it. I thought so. I'd hoped so. Howe's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing, but even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Anora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king.
That's true.
You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Anora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said.
Isn't Alistair literally
For
right
now,
over there,
I
like
think I
in
will
this room?
retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Anora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same. This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Anora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain. Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be unseemly for her to marry so soon after Kaelin's death. She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power.
I don't care, I just want to go home.
Blood on the throne, and Anora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen, unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility. Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden. That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Turniers.
Alistair is kind of
No,
an
I
atheist.
don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Anora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
Okay.
We certainly have a great deal to plan. Maker knows what that man is capable of now. Of course, if I might make a suggestion,
Sure.
Go speak with Anora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy. And the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Okay, let's talk to Alistair.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. What do you need?
You're such an idiot.
Ask away. You never asked? All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
Sure.
I should have told you, anyway.
You're back just in time for us to probably stop for the day.
I guess part of me likes you not knowing. They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life.
Most things you say sounds
I never wanted
stupid
it,
to me.
and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me. Hello? Have you met me? I'm no leader of
True, I
men.
literally never talked to him.
I don't
I
want
talked
to
to
be
him
the person
once.
sitting on the throne
Very
and making
early.
decisions that affect the lives of others. That just isn't me. And now Arleman plans to put me forward as the heir. It never ends, does it? And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do. I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Okay. I think this is as good a place as any to stop. I guess we'll start with Anora next time. I guess we did not get to Landsmeet, but we did most of the Landsmeet stuff. We should be able to do Aliens and Landsmeet next time. So let me just... So this is probably where we will stop for today. Thank you for joining me, and I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks or so. If you want, there should be, you can check out merch below the thing, like, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. I will see you again next time.